Good afternoon, traders and beautiful people. Today I'm going to go over stacks. And this is a new backtest, part of the new multi-source Giga Kaleidoscope modularized trading system. So let's dive into it and see what we can figure out. So the way that stacks works is you can take a GKD-B indicator, which is a baseline, a GKD-V indicator, volatility or volume, or a GKD-C confirmation indicator, and then stack them together. What this looks for is, let's say that baseline is moving like this. Moving like this. And you have a downtrend and you have an uptrend. So if it's a downtrend and Fisher transform, let's say, is also a downtrend, then that would be a short. And whichever triggers last, let's say that Fisher transform was in an uptrend right here, and then baseline right here just popped up over itself right here into an uptrend, then the signal would happen right here at this break because Fisher transform was already in an uptrend. So that's the idea with this. The way this works is you can stack, and let's bring it up actually. You can stack 6 indicators on top of each other. I can expand that number in the future, but 6 is good enough for right now. So we got the stacks backtest right there. All right. Let's look at the settings. We have stack 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. When you import a stack, you have to also change this value here, or it won't register in the stack. Now, if you change this value and have nothing here, then it's going to come up with bad information. This is bad information. This is not going to help you because it thinks that the information is there, but there's no real information there. Even though it says this is a great way to trade, it's not. You don't want to do this, so don't do that. You want to make sure that you have both of these boxes filled in or this set to none. All right. Now, let's pop in here and go GKD-B for baseline. We're going to pull up the baseline. C. We're just going to pull up a random one. And then V, let's pull up, we'll just use Hurst for this. It's no big deal. All right, so we have our indicators on the screen and we want to stack them together. All right, so we go into the back test. We say the first one, let's just do baseline. It doesn't matter the order. Now change this to GKD-B. See, GKD-B, GKD-B. We can't yet parse the names to extract that itself in PineScript. So that's what we have to deal with right now. Then let's go ahead and install the Blau ergodic here. Nice. Right here, see, input into new GKD-BT backtest. Okay, it's a confirmation indicator, right? GKD-C, GKD-C. Now with this one, it's gonna error out, and that's because we need to change the value here inside the Blau to GDK new. All right. Let's change that. Boom, there we have our signals. And let's go over some of these without Hurst first of all. All right, so we have the baseline comes down here, then it turns green, right? There's no signal right there because guess what? Blau is still red. You get it? Now, let's look at this again. So baseline comes down, turns green, uptrend, then Blau turns green, long, right? We'll do another one. All right, so we have the baseline turns green right there. Then Blau turns green right there. Boom. Take the signal. Same thing here. Baseline is already green. Blau turns green. Signal. You get the idea. Already green. Signal. Very easy. Let's add Hurst. So we have 73 trades with this one. What does Hurst do to the stack? Let's see. We have Hurst, we say input into new GKD-BT. Nice. Now, what if we didn't select the other option there? Well, we still have 73, right? Because we didn't name this right here. We have to name the stack, or we have to type the stack, right? And this is a type GKD-V, right? Very simple. There we go. Now we have 73, so it filtered out a little bit of the crap, right? And now what it looks for is this has to be green, baseline has to be green, and then the long hit right there. right? Now look at this baseline long. This was red, this was green, this was green, and then baseline triggered right there above itself, long, right? So you get the idea. Let's test out shorts. Scroll down here. So you can see how shorts work too. Very simple. There we go. Now we got some shorts going on. All right, we have 45. So right here, let's see. Hurst is green because with Hurst, green means short or long. We have to have direction then, right? Hurst is green, so we're good there. Baseline is red, so we're good there. And then Blau turns red, short. Very easy. And so you can keep on stacking as many indicators on top of each other as you wish to create some sort of a confluence system that works for your trading style. If you want to do something very simple, stack up, 5 C indicators, GKD C confirmation indicators. You could stack up, variety RSI, T3 RSI, and then Fisher transform. And then you could stack on a Kalman filter. And then wherever those confluent zones happen, whichever one is the last one to ping into the signal, into the trend, is where the signal the trade is taken. And then you have a system. And you can see right here, it's catching downtrends on this, right? Look at this. Downtrend. Nice. Downtrend. Nice. This is going to get you stopped out. This is going to get you crushed. It's too late. Let's do trading style to trading so that we can see longs and shorts. Terrible. Let's check out a couple other assets here to see if we came up with some masterful system by selecting random crap. And I doubt that's the case. That's terrible, but you can see how many longs are pinged right here, right? Let's see what's going on here, actually. You notice how jagged this is. Drops down, up, no signals right through here, right? Because this is not green, but this signal right here pinged because this hit right there, right? It was already green here, but then Hurst popped up over really quick and pulled back. Terrible trade. Right here we have this ping above the baseline, green, green, and Hurst pinged, right? Right here it dropped below, whereas Hurst and this one were still up, and so baseline dropped below, took the trade, hit again. That took profit. This was a profitable trade. Did the same thing, baseline dipped down. These are still green, dipped back up for a continuation long. Profit. Another one. Baseline dipped down right there. Took this trade right here. Profit. Right? You can see that. Let's take it out of log. Nah, it's going to be fine. Same thing right here. These are both green. Well, actually, baseline's green. This is green, but this dipped down, and so this is a Hurst long right there. Boom, Hurst. Took profit there. Another win. And then you've got this long here that got stopped out, right? Then you got this short that's a win. The short here, baseline is red. Blau flipped red because Hurst was green, and so it was a Blau signal. And so you can walk through all of these and map out what that is, right? Let's go burn through some cryptocurrency here real quick on just longs and see if we magically found something here. Just because we have time. So we have all the Binance coins. Terrible. Bad. Let's get the... let's ramp up how many longs we can take at one time. Just to see if we're missing any. Oh, we missed a couple. So this stacked setup is not great there. I mean, that's good, but there's no profit in that. But generally speaking, stacking like this, just randomly, is not going to do much service to you, even though it's going to perform better than a lot of these indicators alone. Like we're getting, 60% to 75% hit rates on this, 100% hit rate there. So there is something to be said about stacking indicators, but you're going to have to go through and stack and trial and error which ones work best with each other. But this is the most rudimentary form of a trading system you can build. But it's also a trading system that hasn't been available until I produced the GKD system. So it's an interesting little thing you can smash together if you just want something quick and dirty. Smash together a bunch of indicators. backtested a little bit, and maybe that's the perfect trading system. All right. So this is a lot easier to digest than the full GKD system that takes some intelligence and understanding which indicators do what and why they work and how they work. Whereas this one's just brute force. It's taking things on an uptrend with volatility. You don't even have to include the volatility there if you don't want to. But that's what it's doing. In fact, I'll show you how to nuke one of these inside this. So you have the volatility up here, or any of these indicators. We go into the stacks and we just go here. We can still keep them loaded if you want, but then just select none, and it kicks it out of the pile. All right. If we just go and select none here, then what we're left with is just the baseline signals, right? And the baseline crossed up, long, crossed up, long, crossed up here, long, crossed up there, long, crossed up, long, and that's all we have left, right? And that's a lot of signals because of the filtering. So let's go back through and change it back, right? GKDC, GKDC, 75 down to 47, filters. GKDC, 47 down to, or oops, that's not C. It's supposed to be V. And that didn't filter any. But that's fair. So there you have it. The GKD-BT stacks backtest. And I will be releasing this later today with another type of stack that I will produce a video on here shortly. So anyways, that's it for now. Thanks for watching. I will talk to you guys again soon.